Hey everyone, this is Dr. Debbie, your mental clinician. How are you doing? How are things going? Yeah, today, the world we are living now is full of a lot of stress. We want to talk about our wellness and stress management. Yeah, it is very important to know that we talk to want to ourselves about stress. The world we live now is full of stress, and we cannot talk so much about talking of about stress, especially with this digital age, with the economy, with a lot of change in policies and different things going in different parts of the country. And I think it is high time that we bring that discussion home, about stress management for our wellness. Yeah, first of all, it is just like I said, it is important, to talk about stress. We should not just sweep it under the carpet because we know it is something that we live with, every day, every moment of our life. And we want to know, as a mental health clinician, we have different techniques that we can utilize, to relax, to take care of ourselves, for our well-being, for our overall wellness. And we're going to be talking about a few of those techniques and skills, to manage our stress so that we can be in control of things that is happening in our life. And as I said, healthy ways that we can release tension, just like even breathing exercise is enough. It's huge. I use it a lot of time in situations, and when you learn it, it becomes an habit. It becomes, a great tool for you to use at any moment that you are going through any stressful situation. You take deep breath, and it helps you to calm down, to relax, and be on top of the situation. So, and then also it is important, life stressors, to reduce what is causing life stressors to us. Is it our job? Is it where we live, home environment, people, that are close to us in our circle? It is important that we address this, that we need to know the source of our stress so that we can address it. If we don't know where the stress, what are life stressors to us, what are producing those stress, it will be really difficult, to be on top of it. And when we are aware of, the stress that is going on, then we need to reorganize, our life, our responsibilities, whatsoever is generating that stress, and that will help us, to manage our stress effectively and prevent from anxiety, from depression, from whatsoever, and we'll be able to concentrate on, what we can achieve in life, and also be well, have positive mental health. And that is the place, of professionals, mental health professionals, and clinicians, so that they are the experts, that they will help us to walk down that journey. We don't need to go through it alone. And it is important that we know, just like I said, to be aware of the stress that we are going through. First of all, we need to pinpoint what the stress is all about. Is it about our relationship? Is it about our family? Is it kids? Is it the job? We need to know what are those things that are causing us the stressful events, and then we can itemize them. At times it is more than one, two, three. Yeah, we take them because at times they come bits and bits, maybe some from home front, from work, from relationship, or from two, high expectations that, we have set for ourselves, that I must achieve this within this week. We can give ourselves more time, so that we can relax a bit and then be in control and be able to do those things without so much stress. And what are the ways, like our belief system that maybe in time past that has worked for us, to what we believe in, maybe spirituality, maybe like the professional way, utilizing techniques, like maybe taking walk, deep breathing, and some other things that have worked for us. Delegating work, maybe at home, other family members can help. That today, we share responsibilities within family member, or we postpone things that we know that, like, is what, maybe a kind of budget, that this budget I'm not able to achieve this, then maybe I give myself time instead of like buying a car or wanting to buy a home, or I will not be able to do it this quarter. I can shift it to the next quarter, and yeah, that will reduce the stress, or instead of us, putting so much stress on ourselves, and we are not able to achieve it, and it's impacting our health negatively. And apart from that, we need to think about the consequences, when we are not in control and able to pinpoint and rearrange, things that are going on in our life, that, oh, I need to put things in, reorganize it. It has consequences, because our health, is the one that, will be negatively impacted. Yeah, our immune system falling sick, and a lot of other things that will be coming in that will not be able to handle. So we need to think about the consequences, the negative outcome of putting so much stress in our life. And then so for us to be able to manage and overcome, we need to find a way of reducing our stress level. And some of the ways that we can do it is, avoid, to if we the best thing to do, in stress management, if we are able to avoid, that stress causing situation, and if we cannot avoid it completely, like maybe to reduce, like, because if it is like work environment, too much workload that we cannot avoid to go to work, but we can reduce it, maybe delegate, part of the work, maybe we reorganize, the way we do things, or maybe, we set some goals and break things down, into small portions, so that they are workable and achievable. So we can do that, so that we'll be able to cope with the stress. And maybe if we are not sleeping enough, or some other things, that is impacting, just like I said, we find a way of reorganizing whatsoever is going on in our life, so that we can be in control, avoid or reduce the stress causing event, situation, or whatever it is. And some of the tips that can help us, to manage stress is exercise. Physical exercise is really huge. Taking a walk, bicycling, swimming, jogging, whatever type of workout that we like to do, stretching, and taking a break is really important. Even when we're at work, we can take small break, and apart from taking small few minutes, to take some break, drink some water, and take our mind off the work. Maybe the workload is much, you can walk away from your table for about 5 minutes, and that 5 minutes is going to make really huge impact. And if we have the time, we can take some time off completely, maybe some 1, 2, 3 days or few days, to get to take some rest, some break, so that when we come back, we are fully rejuvenated, and then we are full of life to continue to work, instead of continue to remain there, and the stress is really not, is hindering us from achieving the best for what we are doing. So also, healthy eating is really important. Make sure we're eating not junk food, because at times when we are overwhelmed, overstretched by what we are doing, even time to get up and get good food may be difficult, and then we start to take junk food that are not healthy. Is good healthy food that we eat, that will nourish our body, protein, plants, and fruit, vegetable. Drink a lot of water. Self-care is really important. Make sure we're taking some rest, we're sleeping well, we reduce caffeine and alcohol and substance intake. Those will not help us. They will stir up, increase our stress level. And apart from that, to be human connection, we are in the cycle, in the midst of people that care about us, the people that share the same have the same mind with us, share the same value with us, and we can rub minds together, and we can interact positively. When we put all these points together, it helps, to boost our immune system, and that's, like a kind of defense, mechanism against stress causing illnesses. It helps our system, to be strong and healthy. And that's what I've brought, across our way today, that we make sure that we are on top of the situation. As I said, we are not to walk this journey alone. We make use of professionals, and we talk to mental health clinicians, and then they will walk us through. I hope you learned something, and I want you to be on top of your health, maintain positive mental health. It's Dr. Debbie, your mental clinician. Until I come your way again. Bye.